Have you ever noticed that after listening to music for a while, maybe a while studying or working out, you find yourself continuously cranking up the volume? It's not your fault. We all do it. It's called listener fatigue. Your ears naturally desensitize to sound, so you push the slider up to get that same quote unquote hit. But here's the problem: your ears aren't actually getting tougher, they're just getting damaged. That's why we built Bloop. We've taken the rigorous NIOSH and WHO standards and turned them into a real-time dashboard for your hearing. Most people don't realize that every 3 decibels you go up actually doubles the sound energy hitting your eardrums. If you're at 94 decibels, which is just a loud commute or a deep focus playlist, your safe window drops from 8 hours to just 60 minutes. Bloop tracks your daily dose in real time, showing you exactly how much safe listening time you have left before the damage becomes permanent.
Bloop uses agentic AI decision-making to process headphone audio data from HealthKit and determine the best course of action to protect your hearing. Powered by Gemini, Bloop's agentic AI is designed to prevent users from exceeding their daily noise exposure limits by encouraging healthier listening habits. The system operates through several layers of intervention. First, Bloop delivers contextual notifications that remind users to turn down their volume or suggest taking a break from listening when exposure levels approach unsafe thresholds. Bloop's AI will also automatically adjust the user's daily listening limit based on long-term behavioral patterns. For example, if a user consistently reaches or exceeds their limit, the system proactively lowers that limit to reduce cumulative strain on the ears and mitigate the risk of hearing damage over time. One of Bloop's distinguishing features is its use of compliance checks. After issuing a recommendation, the AI agent analyzes timestamped HealthKit data to determine whether the user has followed the suggested action. It looks for measurable changes, such as a pause in listening activity or a sustained decrease in average volume in decibels. This feedback loop allows the agent to evaluate the effectiveness of its interventions and refine future responses, personalizing your experience over time and balancing effectiveness with user comfort to avoid alert fatigue.
Now you might think, doesn't Apple Health already track this? There's a massive difference. Apple Health is a post-game report of the damage you've already done. Bloop is the live coach. While our teammate, Kayan, talked about the agentic AI predicting your exposure, the core experience is about being proactive. With live activities and dynamic island support, your sound dose is always visible right on your lock screen. You get smart, gentle nudges at 60, 80, and 100% of your daily limit. Reminders to turn it down now, so you don't have to turn it off later. And because we value your privacy as much as your hearing, Bloop requires 0 microphone access and 0 content analysis. Everything happens on device. Your data stays yours.
As an award-winning music producer, I spend 12 hours a day mixing tracks. And I thought that my hearings were invincible, but they were not. And after this project, I realized that Bloop will keep me on track to still have my hearings and be able to hear my own music when I'm 60.
So, when you're crushing a workout, it's way too easy to crank up the volume. Bloop taps me on the shoulder before I accidentally blast my eardrums into retirement. My forehead is still mid, but at least I can hear the ball.
Between subway screeches and honking cabs, my headphones were working overtime just to compete. Turns out I was slowly becoming the guy who yells into his phone. Bloop saved my ears and my dignity.